the AfroCities Cafe. We started that this year, and it's a platform for conversation, light-hearted conversation, in a less formal environment about tech issues that affect us, and also, in terms of the objective, it's also to be able to create voices of concerns or of issues from a user experience, as opposed to what would typically be a conversation from experts, perspective.
What the government has been doing very recently is to come up with guidelines that would help bring some sanity in terms of how people interact on platforms.
For me, it's the coming together of two elements: the internally defined and driven self-regulation and moderation of what can and cannot happen across your platforms, and then secondly is the external bit, which is government in view of its duties and responsibilities towards citizens and users of those platforms, also saying this is what is important in terms of how you deal with the information of my citizens. This is what is important in terms of communication that perhaps threatens national interests and security.
I like the fact that the conversations around platform governance do not only dwell on social media platforms, technologies, and the risk around disinformation and misinformation, but also focused partly on the need to govern platforms because of their utility and their function in connecting people. So there's a lot of economic advantages to the use of these platforms, and so it's important to govern them because they converge and bring a lot of people together.
One key thing that I picked from the conversation today is that with regulating things that border around technology, we should be looking at it from the block perspective, right? So instead of regulating in silos, like Nigeria making regulations, let's think of, okay, how are we going to come together as a group of companies? He referenced the EU and their approach to regulations around technology and said that that's an ideal method that we should be looking at replicating in countries in Africa.
I just want to thank everybody who made it here, and especially for those of us who stayed to the end of the event. On behalf of Paradigm Initiative and Tech Hive Advisory, I hope it was a worthwhile engagement for you, and I hope that very soon we'll see again. Thank you very much.